superheroes, robots, and ghosts. The 80s were a weird time.
Where are we going?
A haunted house.
Another haunted house.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our top 10 favorite cartoons from the 1980s.
Have fun! I'll just hang around on this really exciting old tower.
Number 10, The Smurfs.
Smurf along with me!
A show starring a cast of nearly identical creatures living in a workers' cooperative under the authority of a red leader.
Follow me, my brave little Smurfs.
Seems like an unlikely success story for Cold War-era America.
I hate winter chores.
Regardless, the Smurfs were a hit. It was on TV for nearly a decade, moved a Smurf load of blue merch, and managed to pick up awards along the way.
Don't apologize to me, my little Smurfs. Apologize to that poor hermit. Come along. It will make you feel much Smurfier.
Number 9.
SpiderMan and his amazing friends.
Before the Avengers made superhero gangs cool, there was Spider-Man and his amazing friends. Spidey joins forces with ex-X-Men Bobby Drake, aka Iceman, and Firestar, who was a new character created for the show. And you just didn't know which character from the Marvel Universe would swoop in next. Captain America, Doctor Strange, the Submariner?
Submariner, the Prince of Atlantis!
Hey, hiya, Prince. Going to the party?
I was under the impression the gathering was for super beings, not super freaks.
Even Wolverine made an appearance.
How you doing? Want a piece of fruit?
Wait, was he Australian in this show?
Now it's my turn!
Number 8, The Care Bears. First came the greeting cards, then the plush teddy bears, finally the cartoon series. With each bear carrying his own personality-specific belly badge, the Care Bears are peaceful, loving... You know what? We can't do this.
I don't think Braveheart likes us anymore.
Number 8, Ewoks. Our new number 8 is the cartoon based on characters from Return of the Jedi, Ewoks. You know why? Stone axes and arrows beat Care Bear stares any day. Try to blast an Ewok with your feelings and you're getting an arrow through the gut.
The sacred dust has always been carried to the tree by young men.
Oh, but couldn't the tradition change?
I'm sorry, daughter. No.
Number 7, DuckTales. This adventure series is full of winks to everything from Shakespeare to Sherlock Holmes, horror films to James Bond. As one of the first syndicated cartoons to feature high-quality animation, DuckTales was a landmark tune on which Disney built a stable of quality programming.
Hang on! Louie, check the Junior Woodchuck guidebook! Wheels 4930!
Forget that! Get a rope!
Oh, yeah!
The exploits of Scrooge McDuck and his nephews Huey, Dewey, and Louie stand alongside Johnny Quest and the Adventures of Tintin as some of the greatest animated adventure series of all time.
Now, where's the treasure?
Gee, Uncle Scrooge, we forget!
Grrr. Who's that?
Number 6, The Real Ghostbusters. Based on one of the funniest films of all time, The Real Ghostbusters is about as perfect a transition from big to small screen as you get. Peter, Ray, Egon, and Winston are redesigned to be toy-friendly, but their characters remain intact.
Egad.
For 2 years, this show deftly walked the line between funny and frightening.
What have we here? A rather large toddler? Freeze! Ghostbusters!
But that went to pot when it was retooled into the utterly infantile Slimer and The Real Ghostbusters.
Yeah!
Now that's what I call a happy ending.
Number 5.
And the Masters of the Universe!
As we approach the top of our list,
Yes, we're getting closer.
number 5 has to go to the Swords and Sandals tune. HeMan is ultimately a cheapo production that shamelessly reuses animation as often as possible.
Thanks for your help, HeMan.
Anytime.
Based on a pre-existing Mattel toy line, this series was designed to sell action figures and playsets. But at its best, HeMan is an emblematic exercise in 80s cynicism and greed.
At last I have the means to conquer Eternia and crush He-Man once and for all.
We've all heard that before, Skeletor.
Number 4. A bunch of muscular, pizza-eating talking turtles? What's not to like?
You're not human.
Bingo. Yeah, we're dealing with a real mind here.
After their darker comic book days, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles became more child-friendly for TV.
What a bunch of airheads, man!
But their fight against Shredder was so popular, it got them upgraded from a Saturday morning standard to daily status.
But I fear we have not seen the last of the Shredder or Krang.
You're worrying too much, Master.
Okay, it ran well into the 90s, but 80s babies were definitely buying the toys and the cereal too.
Who wants cornflakes?
I'm having Raisin Bran! Choco Puffs for me!
Number 3, G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe!
If John Milius ever produced a children's cartoon, it would be like G.I. Joe.
Hold it! Stop! You want results? Use tracer ammo like this!
This show was violent, jingoistic, and a little racist. Okay, a lot racist.
I am suspicious too, Freedom. There is something strange about Dr. Metier.
Basically, Joe was to the 80s what Bugs Bunny Nips the Nips was to the 1940s. Hugely embarrassing.
Oh, regrettable incident. Oh, not unknowing honorable general.
But few shows and toy lines were as popular in the 80s, so go Joe.
Say your prayers, Yank.
Now I lay you down to sleep.
Number 2.
The Transformers, more than meets the eye.
Who can forget these robots in disguise? The premise alone is gold. Two factions of giant shape-shifting alien robots are locked in a bitter civil war. What you may not remember is Transformers was like a soap opera for kids. The show featured expansive story arcs, and it got real for the Autobots. Characters died in this universe.
Do not grieve. Soon, I shall be one with the Matrix.
Number 1, Jim Henson's Muppet Babies. Smarter than transforming robots, more universal than patriotic cartoon warfare, Muppet Babies has earned its top spot. This show, built around the collective imagination of the wee Muppets, is a fast and loose pastiche of found footage and repurposed film and television clips.
Oh, thank you. It's so good to be on your show, Johnny.
I don't believe this.
It was uniquely able to tap into the imaginations of a generation of kids raised by their TV sets.
Logically speaking, Captain, we're not gonna make it unless Luke and Han Solo get here real soon.
Gonzo, Luke and Han Solo aren't in this show.
And it kept the classic Muppet humor intact.
In San Francisco, famous inventor Bunsen Honeydew built the world's first skyscraper made of flour and water. I guess he didn't use enough water.
Do you agree with our list? Which 80s cartoon is your favorite? For more entertaining top 10s, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Come on, Battle Cat. Let's go! But I'd still like a piece of that cake.